Today we're going to be doing something really fun and different, so let's jump in and get started. We're going to be using this mold housing from Let's Resin. Discount code NAPTIME will give you a discount. I will link it down in the description box below. It is modular, so you can make it as big or as small as you want. And today I'm going to be working on this piece of craft plastic. It's a 12 by 12 sheet of craft plastic. I got this off Amazon. I'm going to be using the entire mold housing today. So all of the little pieces that come in the kit and all of the binder clips that come in the kit. It's really easy to use. You just put the pieces together like so and then clip the binder clip on there. Now I'm going to take some hot glue and go around the perimeter of my mold housing. This is going to ensure that no silicone rubber leaks out. And when you do this, you want to make sure you are very generous with the hot glue. If you think you've added enough, add a little bit more because you do not want any silicone rubber to leak out. If a little bit leaks out, that's okay, but you don't want a ton to leak out. So do not skip this step with the hot glue and be very, very generous with your hot glue. And that's it. I'm just going to finish gluing up this little section right here. And then we will be ready to mix up our silicone rubber. I get my silicone rubber from Let's Resin. Discount code NAPTIME will give you a discount. They have a bunch of different varieties of silicone rubber on their website. Today we're going to be using this one. It is the 0A hardness silicone rubber. Silicone rubber has different hardnesses. And for a picky pad, which is what we're going to be making today, you want something flexible. And this kit from Let's Resin comes with the stir sticks, gloves, mixing cups, and little mold housings as well. And it also comes with a cuticle trimmer to clean up your silicone molds. So if you wanted to make a smaller picky pad, you could definitely use these little mold housings that come in this kit. The silicone rubber has a part A and a part B, and I like to shake these jugs up really well before I measure them out, just to kind of mix up the product inside the container. I like to give it a good shake for about 30 seconds, and now we're going to pour in our part A. You do need a digital scale when working with silicone rubber because when you measure it, it needs to be equal parts by weight. So I was planning on pouring in 10 ounces, but I went a little bit over, so we're going to do 10.2 ounces. That was the part A. Now we're pouring in the part B. I zeroed out my scale. Now I'm going to pour in 10.2 ounces of my part B. So it is equal parts by weight. So I have my equal parts A and B in my mixing cup here, and we're going to mix this up for 5 minutes. And when you mix up your silicone rubber, you want to mix slowly. Scrape the bottom of the cup, scrape the sides of the cup, scrape off your stir stick so you're really incorporating those parts A and B together. And we're going to mix this up for 5 minutes. You don't want to mix really fast. You don't want to whip it up and introduce a bunch of air bubbles. So just mix slowly for 5 minutes and you'll be good to go. Now I'm going to add a little bit of mica powder. I'm using this set from Let's Resin. Discount code NAPTIME will give you a discount. I'll link it down below in the description box. It comes with all these beautiful pearlescent colors. They're so gorgeous. I was trying to figure out what color I wanted to make this picky pad, so I ended up going with this beautiful purple. We're going to go with this one here, and it turned out to be a really pretty color. I had never used this color before from this kit of mica. And this is how much mica powder I'm adding. I would say it was about a teaspoon in 20 ounces of silicone rubber. Now we're going to mix this up, give it a good mix. I ended up mixing this for about a minute just to incorporate that mica in there, but you can see how gorgeous this color turned out. And you can use these micas in your resin as well. You can get the set of 36 colors from Let's Resin. Discount code NAPTIME will give you a discount. They have everything you need to make silicone molds and do resin. So you can see here I got this all mixed up nicely. Now we're going to go in and start making our picky pad. And if you've never heard of a picky pad before, don't worry, a lot of people haven't, but they are sensory tools or toys for anyone who likes to pick, and they're really, really fun to make and pick at and play with. So I poured a little bit of silicone rubber into my mold housing. I didn't want to add a whole bunch, just enough to cover the bottom of my mold housing. Now I'm going to pour in some beads. These are just little number beads. that people use to make bracelets. You can add all kinds of stuff to these picky pads. Some people use chunky glitter, sequins. I'm going to be using charms and beads because that is what I had on hand, and I thought they would be really fun to pick out of this picky pad when it's all cured. So I'm just going to drop some charms in, and they will sink, and that's okay. It just makes it more fun to pick these out. And these are just little resin charms. You can get them off Amazon or Etsy. I just had a bunch of these on hand for different craft projects that I worked on. I'm going to add some more beads, really, really loaded up with beads. You can add as much or as little as you want to. There's no rules. You can get really creative and just make it how you want it to be. I'm going to take my stir stick and just cover up the beads a little bit in that silicone rubber. And that's pretty much it. These are going to sink a little bit as the silicone cures, and that's okay. That's what you want. It'll make a great picky pad. Here we are the next day. This is 24 hours later. I'm going to pull that craft plastic off, and you can reuse this over and over again. It's reusable. Take off the binder clips, remove the mold housing, and don't worry about the hot glue. The hot glue will peel right off of that mold housing. Now we're going to use the cuticle trimmer that came with the kit and just clean up around the perimeter of the mold. I had a little bit of silicone rubber leak out, but not too bad. That was what I was cleaning up right there. If we didn't add the hot glue, it would have been a lot more that came out. So you want to make sure you put that hot glue around the perimeter of your mold housing. And now we're getting ready to break this bad boy up and start picking out the little charms that we added. So for these, I kind of like to pull it apart from the bottom just to kind of loosen everything up a bit. And these are great sensory tools. If you have, anyone who's anxious or has, a hard time picking at their skin or something like that, these are a great alternative. This would keep you busy for hours because I put so many beads in here. The beads were probably my favorite thing to get out because the silicone actually went into the bead holes and made it a little bit more difficult to get these out. And it's one of those oddly satisfying things when you finally get it out. You might need to use a little tool to get some of the pieces out, like this big charm right here. I had to kind of cut it out a little bit because it was embedded in there, but definitely a really fun project. I hope you give this a try. It's really easy to make your own picky pads and silicone molds. I have a lot of other tutorials on my YouTube channel, Naptime Creations, showing you step by step how to make your own silicone molds and different projects like this. And here you can see these ones were really oddly satisfying to pick out. These were my favorite right here because you could really kind of just pop them out and pinch them right out of there. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you liked it. It's a little something fun and different that I've been wanting to try for a while. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Naptime Creations, and definitely check out Let's Resin. Discount code Naptime will give you a discount. Thanks for watching. Bye guys.